Good morning, everyone. I'm meteorologist Justin Stapleton. All quiet on the exact track radar so far as we head in towards the lunchtime hour. We'll see the sea breeze start to slowly drift inland as we head into the afternoon, as you might expect. Futurecast, all quiet too. That's the good news. But as we head to about 4 o'clock this afternoon, a couple of pop-up of showers. Now, the atmosphere is just a skosh drier today than it was yesterday, so we may not see as much of coverage, but still we're going to go with about a 20% chance as we start to see a few flare up at the peak heating of the day. Think about 4, 5, 6 o'clock, and then those will drift their way up into the northern counties north of I-10. And that's about it. We'll shut it down as we go in towards tonight. Now, heading into the weekend, we actually have a little more tropical moisture that we're going to pull in off of the Gulf. And so as we get in towards our Friday afternoon, you can see the coverage there a little more widespread, about 30%, possibly 40 in some spots, and even could see a few isolated thunderstorms start to fire. We'll see the same thing as we get in towards your weekend. Severe weather potential, again, across portions of the mid-Atlantic. The nation's capital got hit pretty hard last night. Could do it again as this boundary is stalled right on top of them. So as that system continues to move south, we'll see this area of high pressure sort of waffle back and forth between Texas and then moving back over towards the Panhandle. But still, all the while, we're moving in that little bit of a deeper tropical moisture. And so as we get into Saturday and Sunday, that'll flare up things a little stronger than what we've seen the last couple of days. So we'll go with scattered weekend storms. Now, speaking of the tropics, we're also keeping watch on this, a little tropical wave right now. That's what that little black dashed line is. You can see it's down in central South America. The computer models have at least been consistent the last couple of days of bringing that wave a little closer to us as we get to the end of the month and early into July. Right now, there is a chance that it could develop into a possible area of low pressure in the tropics. However, at this point, way too early to say exactly where that'll go, what strength it'll be, if it even forms at this point. But it is something that's been on our radar, and we want to make sure that you understand that it is out there as well. Where it goes as we get towards the 4th of July weekend, and obviously it's a holiday weekend, something we'll be watching very carefully. Still way too early to tell at that point. But be rest assured, we are locked in on it, and we'll let you know if there is any measure of concern as we get a little closer towards the holiday weekend forecast. Meanwhile, let's take a peek at what we've got in our 10-day here. We're going to go 93 today and tomorrow, 92 on Saturday, Sunday, and actually keep those 30% chance of showers through the weekend and most of next week as well. Keep the sizzle going, too. By next Wednesday, Thursday, we're back into the mid-90s and a pretty hot-looking week overall. That's your forecast from clickthehouston.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Any new information we get on the tropics, we'll make sure to pass that along to you. And you can always get your latest here and track the tropics yourself over at our hurricane section right here at clickthehouston.com.